Good morning, Australia. We are at a critical junction. Overnight, the White House shifted its tone from peace talks to a direct warning that President Trump is prepared to unleash hell if Iran rejects the current ceasefire deal. While we've been hearing unleash hell rhetoric, the markets are listening to a different tune, the peace proposal. Wall Street has just closed at session highs, and we are looking at a massive risk-on open for the ASX. I'm Jay, and this is your morning bell for March 26th. The bulls are back, the Nasdaq gained 170 points, 0.77%, the S&P 500 rose 0.54%, and the Dow climbed 306 points. This wasn't just a generic bounce, it was a high-conviction move in tech. AMD surged over 7% and ARM Holdings soared 16% after reports of price hikes for their next-gen chips. But the real catalyst was the peace premium. As reports of a 15-point U.S. peace proposal for Iran gained traction, Brent crude dipped over 5% intraday before settling near $103. Even though conflicting reports remain, Wall Street is betting on a diplomatic breakthrough. Expect a bright start. ASX SPI futures are pointing to a 26-point gap up, 0.3% at the open. The work-from-home directive is still in place domestically to save fuel. But with oil prices cooling off their wartime highs, the immediate pressure on the RBA has eased slightly. We are watching the 8,650 resistance level today. If we can break that, we've officially put the March correction in the rearview mirror. Let's dive into our pick of top 3 trending ASX movers for today. Mover 1, Telstra, the defensive king. Telstra is bucking the trend, announcing price hikes of up to 10% for its users. In a high-inflation, work-from-home world, your internet connection is the last thing you cut. Analysts are calling this the ultimate defensive hedge for FY26. Mover 2, Temple and Webster, the WWFH winner. If people are staying home to save fuel, they start spending on their homes. TPW is being tipped by brokers for a 90% upside as it targets massive margin expansion. Watch for a bounce off the recent sell-off. Mover 3, WiseTech Global, following the Nasdaq's lead. Tech was the hero in the US, and WiseTech usually tracks the Nasdaq 100 closely. Expect a strong open as investors rotate back into high-growth names. Despite the global green, local sentiment is still fragile. Consumer confidence is at 1973 lows, and while the US is rallying, Australians are still paying $2.45 at the pump. This is why Woolworths and Coles remain strong. They are the ultimate defensive staples. Even if the war ends tomorrow, the domestic fuel supply chain will take weeks to normalize. Stick to quality. Wall Street gave us the green light. Now it's up to the ASX to hold it. Watch the 10 a.m. open closely. If we can hold the gap, the bulls are back in town. Follow Oz Stock Watch for the data the mainstream media misses. Trade smart, Australia.